Quarry Hills. Welcome to Birmingham Breakfast. Say hi.
Good morning, Ellie and Katja. Thank you for staying up late to talk to us at Quarry Hill Primary School. We know how tiring swimming can be.
Our school congratulates you both on all your amazing and inspiring achievements that you must be very proud of.
My first question is, who did you look up to when you were younger?
I've always actually looked up to Ellie, and so I've been on team with Ellie for like 6 years, and so like little me dream came true when I was like 14 and made my first team. And then there's Ellie Cole on the team with me every other year since. So Ellie Cole is definitely my little idol growing up, and she kind of still is.
My idols go all the way back to the Sydney 2000 Games and Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. So my big idols were Ian Thorpe and Liesl Jones. And if you don't know who they are, you should definitely look them up because they're pretty amazing.
Put these athletes in order from least TikTok famous to most TikTok famous. Sam Fricker, Cody Simpson, and Jess Fox.
I got this, Ellie. I got this.
I don't have
Sam
TikTok.
Fricker.
I'm not cool enough.
Ellie might be a little bit too old for TikTok. So it goes Sam Fricker, Jess Fox, Cody Simpson, I'm pretty sure. Am I right?
Oh.
Well, the answers are, drum roll please, Jess Fox, Sam Fricker, and Cody Simpson. Ellie, what are your plans for the future now that you've retired swimming?
Yes, so those in the room that are listening, I retired a few days ago. I made my first swim team in 2006. Ellen, what year were you born in?
I was born in 2011.
Yeah, so I was already on the Australian swim team a long time before you were born. And I've spent more than half of my life on the Australian swim team. So for me to leave and retire is a big deal because I've never really had a job. I'm 30 years old, but I've learnt a lot through swimming that hopefully I can take into a job. But the great thing about me being an athlete with a disability is that I've learnt a lot about what sport can do for athletes with a disability. And so in the Commonwealth Games, we have Paralympic integration into the able-bodied competitions. So you might see some athletes with disabilities competing at the Commonwealth Games. Katja and I are two of those athletes. And then, so after I retire from sport, I kind of want to see all people with disabilities have the same opportunities that we've been able to have in sport, because I feel like if you live in Australia with a disability, you shouldn't really have to become a world-class athlete to be seen as like super cool and super successful. So I'm going to be working towards that in every area, not just in sport.
Katja, you won gold and set a world record at these Commonwealth Games. Can you act out your reaction when you found out?
I don't even remember what my reaction was. I think it was something along the lines of, but yeah, it was crazy. I still don't fully understand that I've done it. Everyone in the village likes to remind me that I've done it, and it still doesn't seem like I actually did it. So yeah, I don't remember my reaction. I don't remember doing it, but yeah, apparently I did it.
We'll act it out for you. This is Katja Dedekind, and I am her friend that came second. Good job! Good job! Good job!
Hello, Ellie and Katja. My name is Harry, and my first question is, what did you do to take care of your mental health?
In sport over the last 10 years or so, it's been really important as athletes to also either study or work. And the reason behind that is that you can't just be an athlete in your life, you also need other things. It's called like a work-life balance. I'm sure you've heard of the term before. But it's really important also when athletes like me who are retiring are leaving the sport, that we have something to fall back on.
For me, as Ellie was saying, I was currently studying. I took the year off because I was in Portugal for Worlds for 3 weeks, and then I was over here in Birmingham for 4 weeks. So it was a lot of time away from uni. So took the year off, and I ended up getting a casual job, and I was working 3 days a week, and having training and work was a really good balance. But another thing that I really find important is that I've actually made sure that, like, I'll still go out to breakfast and lunch with my swimming training buddies, but I make a really determined effort to go out and have coffee with people that aren't swimming related at all. And I feel like for me personally, that takes my mind off swimming and training itself. And I think it's a good way to take a break in the day of an athlete life.
Can you both do your best reenactment of Dean Boxall's reaction when Ariane Tidmus won the gold at last year's Olympics? We'll give the winner a virtual high five.
Go on, Ellie, I want to see this.
Let me just stand up for this. That was a defense, by the way.
As a para-athlete, what are the biggest challenges that you face as a professional athlete?
The biggest challenge that we face as para-athletes is equal recognition with our able-bodied counterparts. I'm not sure if you guys watched the Tokyo Games last year, but it was the first time that para-athletes were paid equal prize money to our Olympic athletes, which was really great, because Olympic athletes got paid a few $10,000, $20,000, and Paralympians got paid $0. So it was a big pay rise for us, which was wonderful. But that's just in one area. You know, if you turn on your televisions outside of the Commonwealth Games or the Paralympics, it's very rare that you will find Paralympic sport on the television. But we have some wonderful sponsors who support our Commonwealth Games team, who have been really great at making sure that there's equality between Paralympic and Olympic athletes.
We thank you so very much for answering our amazing questions.
Bye.